overseer's, let's call these personal journals. Not an official log, just something for me. The Agricultural Center, one of my first posts with Vault-Tec. I was so excited because I used to come to this same farm when I was a kid. I remember one year at the Autumn Festival, me running through the corn maze, going every which way, Mom and Dad yelling after me to slow down. Wasn't gonna happen. I guess I was always hitting life fast. Couldn't just be a pioneer scout, I had to make troop leader. Couldn't just be a good student. I had to have straight A's. God, I miss those early days. Just being a kid. The three of us, our simple life, our simple house. I wonder if it's still standing.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to Melee Madness. And yeah, as the intro and the Personal Matters quest in the top right will probably indicate, I'm planning on doing the Personal Matters quest, because I've never properly done it. What you just heard then was the Overseer's Log Entry 1, and we're now going to hunt down the others, because yesterday on my stealth character, I got another Overseer's Log that I'd never heard before, and I think it was either this one or the one after. And I realised I've never actually tracked them all down, so I figure we may as well start doing that in this playthrough. It'll help us get some levels, explore more places, and keeps us doing some main quests, or technically side quest stuff, but some important quest stuff, while still getting us plenty of levels and taking us to new places. So our first step is to head to Saturn, which is... have we been there yet? We've not quite been there. Wow. No, we've been to Flatwoods, where they've got a couple of events going on. Yeah, because that's where you get the first one, in the research centre. We need to go to Saturn for the next one, so we have quite a way to go, and ooh, there's a Mr. Ghoul there. Perfect, we get a bit of combat as well. Come here, Mr. Ghoul. You're dead. And ooh, you've got a few buddies with you. Okay, let's go this one first. And that one. Oi! How dare you hit back? It's not acceptable. Oh, I can't. Why can't I loot this one? There we go. Yes, I can. Just need to be in the right spot. And you only had a toothbrush. So let's kill your buddy, and then we're all good here. Perfect. You had a gold-plated flip lighter, though. That's actually kind of cool. And let's cross over the bridge, then go over another hill. And West Virginia, it's a real rocky place. It's not particularly flat, which is kind of difficult for travelling everywhere. The map itself is obviously a decent size, 4 times bigger than Fallout 4's map or whatever it is. But the fact it's so rocky, and you can fast travel obviously, but there's no vehicles or anything to travel with, does make it just all that much more difficult to get from place to place. It really adds time to just literally travelling. But fortunately, that's what we have editing for. So with the magic powers of editing, I appear somewhere else. Oh, and with the magic powers of editing, I appear about 5 feet further because there were some super mutants around the corner. So yeah, let's maybe deal with these guys. Because I don't want to... oh, I'm thirsty. Why do I have to be thirsty right now? It's not helpful. Get you, buddy. Get whacked. Get... I forget I'm using level 5 weapons. So these guys, they're not difficult, but it actually takes a few swings still. Because I desperately need better weapons. Okay, let's... oh. Okay, I heard movement, but we seem to be okay. Let's just have a few blackberry juices. That will be fine. Yeah, we do that. I need to cook some stuff. I don't suppose they've got a cooking station here? No? No? Okay, once I find a cooking station, I'll cook some stuff, and we'll all be good. Now, I'm not supposed to be getting distracted, but there's a cave symbol over here, and I can't quite remember... oh no, I do know which one this is. Okay, is it worth going in here? It might be worth... yeah, let's pop into Ghoulie Mine quick. Okay, this whole Overseers thing will take me a while, because I'm constantly going to get distracted, but it'll be well worth it in the end, I'm sure. Because, reasons. Also got to drop down, haven't I? That's... oh, I was going to say be all stealthy, and I dropped down in front of a Scorched. Oh, damage was a bit slow there. But we seem okay. We're also still somewhat in stealth. Look at all of this. So much steel here. All of the steel plus a weapons workbench. So I'll be able to make more thingies, you know. Those things that are good for throwing into people and are knives. Yeah, you know the ones I'm on about. Let's actually use some of them, because there's almost certainly going to be enemies coming for me who are going to try and shoot at me instead of being honourable. Like me, and throwing a knife in their back. Because that is how honourable men fight. Alright, I've made myself a whole bunch of throwing knives. I'm also going to be picking up tons of junk as well, because I'm definitely going to need more of it. But first off, yep, we deal with these Scorched, and I'm not particularly stealthy, but I still got a stealth attack in. There's a lead pipe, perfect. I do actually need to keep my eyes open for better melee weapons and stuff, because, yeah, I just don't have any good melee weapons. I'm still using the basic stuff from, like, when did I get these? It was probably, like, episode 2 or 3 I picked up the weapons I'm using now, and they're still what I'm using. So there's definite need for me to, upgrade. Because these things are not going to last me much longer. Sneak up here, and chop! Oh, okay, I didn't get the stealth attack there, but they died anyway, which is all that matters. And, yeah, I'm actually taking damage, aren't I? I forget this happens. Ooh, but I can unlock a safe. Yay. And with the latest patch, as of time of recording, bobby pins now way less. Which is great, because it means I can carry more than my customary 10. And I don't have to worry so much about it. Okay, that was also a big old axe. Should probably take a look at that. See what kind of damage it's at. 48 damage is not that great. But still got the Death Tambo. Once I hit level, whatchamacallit, level 15, yeah, I just need to level up once, and then I've got a better weapon. So all is not too bad. Okay, I'm going to switch to my anti-scorched weapon. This thing's pretty much guaranteed to one-shot kill any of them. Ow! Like I say, one-shot kill any of them. I've realised, now that I'm spending time inside of a mine, I'm probably going to give this episode like a really unoriginal title, like What's Mine is Mine, or One for All and All for Mine, or something like that, because that's what you do with these kind of videos. You give them pun names as much as you can. That's how I try and come up with my titles. I'm like, is there a pun I can make in this? No, then what's the most descriptive thing I can call it that doesn't use lots of words? I'm actually quite bad at titling the Let's Plays. It's somewhat annoying, because I want to give them good, appealing names, but normally it's like, oh yeah, I've gone to Charleston this episode. Road to Charleston! So if anyone has good ideas for names, feel free to let me know. I might use them. I might not, but I might. And that's what matters. And, oh! Yeah, I was about to say I'm still in danger. That's because he is trying to kill me. Oh, okay, let's kill you as well, because I'm pretty low on health all of a sudden. Because I'm incredibly weak. And then let's heal up. I might... You know what? Let's rad away and stim pack. Let's get myself up nice and high on that health. And then we can worry about other stuff afterwards. Look at that. That's going to be full health right there. It's going to be more than enough to get me through this scenario. And then I'll just need to panic afterwards because I won't have enough health then. Ooh, rads, rads, rads. Lots of rads. Let's not go down that way. Because I can't deal with rads too well now. Because I only have 15 rad away. Which is a decent amount. Right up until the point where you start using too much of it. Ooh, some psycho buff though. Chems are gonna be kind of handy at some point. Okay, let's... Do I want to run this way? Yeah, I think it's this way. Yeah, if I keep running this way, I'll get to where I need to be. Some duct tape. Some money, don't need that. And no more Scorched? Yeah, I'll run to Scorched in a second, I'm sure. Oh, more rats. Bad mole rat. Another bad mole rat. Perfect. And they're dead. I was just thinking to myself that there was a time where I didn't know where to look for coal in this game. Like, I think it's the water purifier or something requires coal to be made. Still haven't actually made one. But I was thinking to myself, wow, where am I going to get a good supply of coal? I've just picked up a whole bunch of it in here, because it's just on the walls and everywhere in mines. And the only thing that kind of prompted me to start looking in mines wasn't the common sense of this being a coal mining area, but it's from watching Silence of the Lambs, When Hannibal picks on Agent Starling and makes fun of her accent and says, "Oh yeah, my old man's a coal miner," or whatever it is. I literally had to watch Silence of the Lambs to work out where to find coal in this game. My mind doesn't work very well, but we've got to level up. Yeah, level up hype. Can we get a level up hype in the chat? This isn't live, so no, we can't. If you can't tell, it's been a little while since I've recorded a Let's Play. So, there will be some craziness. What are you doing in there? Oh, I don't know the keypad thing. And you're just going to keep shooting me, aren't you? This isn't very nice. Okay, let's just scrap down the stuff quickly. Oh wait, can I throwing knife you through there? I'm not going to be able to, am I? I don't think so. No. I can't. Okay. Let's, was there a hole up top that I can jump through? No? Could really do with you not doing that. Hey, that throwing knife went through. Cool, I can get in there on my own leisure now. Perfect, let's do some more looting. Ah, here we are. Supply cache code 071990. Just over by this little locker here. Which means I can jump down. Where's it gone? Other side. And 071990. Pudding! I like these keypads. It's a really nice aspect of a game, which is cool, but which you don't really ever get told, hey, go find keypads. They're just kind of about. And the clues are just about. And it's never like a quest marker telling you, oh, head to this location. It's always just like, yeah, you can find it. Just search, and it'll be there. And I really appreciate that. Aha. I was lost for a second, but I found an enemy, and that means I'm in the right place. If you're unsure where to go, head to where this thing's trying to kill you. Because, yep, here we go. We get a treasure map and a laser rifle. I'll break it down for scrap, but obviously I can't actually use it. Still, it's a reward, so I'm going to take it. Honestly, it's just using up carry weight more than anything, but I'll take what I can get, even when it's useless to me. Ow! I decided to fast travel outside, because I figured it's easier than backpedaling all the way through. And it spawned me right next to this guy, who just decided he wants to whack me about. Which isn't particularly nice. However, that's that little quick dungeon, all sorted and done. It's a nice little dungeon. Nothing too fancy, but you get some rewards, kill some stuff, find a fox. Oh, I killed the poor fox. I feel bad about that. As soon as I clicked the mouse, I regretted it. Oh well, it's dead now and nothing could have been done to save it. Do I want to have another fight here? You know what, I actually should use that level up first, shouldn't I? Let's level up, then maybe jump into the action. Because, okay, what do I need more perks in first? Another rank of agility wouldn't be too bad. Let's see what fancy stuff I've got unlocked first, because Barbarian's unlocked. Barbarian is not a bad shout, making me tougher. Staminator could work. Cola Nut now. Wait for that in a perk card pack. Luck of a draw. Repair weapons when they get hit. You know what? I'm going to go another point of strength and get Barbarian. Do I actually select strength? Yeah, strength, Barbarian. Why not? Get me a bunch of extra damage resistance. Yeah, that's plus 16 damage resistance straight away, which pushes me up. Yeah, by tons. Look at that. What was I at before? I could do the maths, but my brain doesn't work very well. 38 to 54. That is, yeah, that's very worth it at low levels. Even at high levels, I'm sure it's not a wasted perk or anything, so I'm happy with that. It could have gone much worse. It appears whilst I was leveling up, everything besides this little guy killed each other. It's a whole bunch of bodies I can't loot, and that's pretty much all that's here now. Maybe I should have worried about leveling up afterwards. Oh well. Ooh! I just stumbled across a Civil War reenactor. That's
Hey folks, it's your favorite tour guide, Dick Shale. Appalachia has several historical landmarks worth visiting while you're in the area. Today, I'd like to tell you about Philippi's Battlefield Cemetery, where the first land battle of the Civil War took place. Learn more about this important chapter in Appalachian history when West Virginia was still a part of Virginia. Make sure to stop by the museum to see all the authentic uniforms, weapons, and equipment actually used in the Civil War. We'll see you there.
Cool. Get told about the cemetery. Ah! Okay, that's someone who, yes, hello, you want to be playing the game with me, but I'm recording right now. Sorry, person with ridiculously long name, which is just a bunch of characters. I'm trying to remember who that is, because they told me who they were. I was like, oh yeah, I remember. And all of that stuff, but I can't remember who it is. You might be watching. If so, hello, you've made it into the episode. And Confederate uniform plan. I don't have this on my main character. I'm now able to make the Confederate uniform on this one, but not on the main character. Are they gonna... I don't know. They're kind of just chilling. I don't know if they're gonna end up joining us on the adventure, but you never know, they might tag along. I don't really have any control over that. Let's just do a bit of looting whilst we're here. What? And now... Okay, that's not the same person. I've got another team invite, like, 10 seconds later. I'm never sure if these are people who, like, know me through YouTube, or if it's just random people playing the game who want to team up with a low-level character. It's probably YouTube. Probably through the YouTubes. Let's, just carry on with things as standard. Alrighty, we're entering Saturn now, which is an area I've not spent much time in at all. It's like one of those several low-level places you just go to right at the start of the game, and then probably never return to, because you've got no need to. But yeah, I need to go into this house in just a second, because I want to loot first. Oh dear, looks like I'm going to have to deal with a few scorched before I actually head into the house. However, they're also dealing with rats. So, let's... I was going to say, let's... No! Oh, I accidentally power attacked that rat and killed it. Let's deal with the rats as well, because the rats are surprisingly tough, and oh, I didn't kill the boss enemy, so I didn't get the loot off of it. I'm quite annoyed about that. But I think we're relatively safe for a second. Yeah, we can pop inside this house, which actually turns out is kind of an important house. Let's close the door. Any enemies here? I don't think so, but I hear a radio, which is my greatest enemy of all. Oh, and I also hear bullets. Might have to do a bit of fighting first. Alright, I've managed to sneak my way into hidden. Yeah, this house is designed really with a lot of care. I mean, there's great pictures and taken time to really make it look like a proper house. They've also put a cap stash in here. Look at this, it feels like a house should feel. Like, you've got the little study here with a typewriter for them to work on, and the table of elements showing like some kind of scientist people. There's a room here with a Letterman jacket and jeans, Vault-Tec University coffee cup, bobby pin box, Vault-Tec thingy there, a camera. It's a proper, like, house. And there's a good reason for that.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad. I'm home. I'm sorry it's been so long, but I couldn't get away. I know neither of you is around to hear this, but I miss you. I miss watching Dad grade papers on the living room table. I miss the three of us huddled around the radio, listening to the Silver Shroud. Dad, you were right about what living underground would really be like. 25 years locked in with the same people was a challenge. But watching them pair up, get married, have children, well, I think I got to know a little bit of what you and Mom were always telling me. Well, since I'm doing this whole trip down memory lane, maybe a walk over to the old high school is in order.
So, that was the Overseer, this is her home, which is kind of cool, and something I didn't know about until literally yesterday, because I had not paid attention to the Overseer's logs, and it appears I'd skipped this one, I think? I'm not entirely sure how I managed to do it, but I did. It happened, and it's something I have to deal with. But there's a whole bunch of stuff here, including an energy cartridge, which is actual junk. Like, it's lead and steel in there. It's weird, because it's obviously for 2mm electromagnetic stuff, but it's proper junk. And it's kind of strange, but this house also has so much metal in it and other junk that I'm going to be looting it for some time. Our next stop for the journals is actually at Morgantown High School. So I've travelled back to my camp. I say camp in the loosest definition of terms, because it's still literally just the camp itself and no buildings or anything. I haven't bothered building a single thing yet, because I don't want to build there. Yeah, I'm just not removing my actual thing. Shh, Mr. Fluffy. Yeah, I've refused to move my actual camp to somewhere yet, because I don't know where I want it to be. I'll probably put it near the top of the world, because I'll have to go back and forth there a fair bit, like I've already been doing. But there's still a long way to go. So next time I'm close to top of the world, I'll head there, and perfect collision course. This is good for getting some XP.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Alright, he's scorched to being a bit nasty, and I hear the Scorched Beast above. Oh, I feel like we need a name for the Scorched Beast that flies over here, because he's very friendly. He's like the bestest Scorched Beast of them all. Because look at him, where is he? He's over there. It's a level 50 Scorched Beast. He never hurts any of us. He's like, oh, they're low-level players. That would be unfair. He's incredibly sporting. Decides not to fight us in a low-level area despite being here. I think he's officially the world's nicest Scorched Beast. And he deserves a reward for that. And we've got a player coming over here. Oh, and they're getting attacked. It's cool, dude. I will save you. I'll then jump up in the air randomly. Why is it red? Why is the Scorched Beast turn red? I was just saying how friendly you were. No, do not turn on me. Turning on me is not allowed. Oh god, he's throwing grenades and stuff, isn't he? And we've now got more enemies because this guy's here as well. And he's going to kill a whole bunch of them. And I can't. So we're going to rely on the throwing knives a bit to make sure we get plenty of kills. It's okay. Mr. Scorched Beast, despite apparently being hostile and causing a lot of dramatic music, doesn't appear to have started shooting at us yet. Come on, buddy. You going to fight it? No, you're not. Okay, I leave one for him, and he doesn't actually kill it. It's quite disappointing. Instead, I just get a whole bunch of rads. This guy is really not very accurate. Okay, killed him that time. It's taking him a fair few shots to kill everything. I keep trying to leave him a few kills, but then they start picking on me. And I don't particularly like getting shot whilst he's trying to shoot them. Alright, time to hunt down the last few Scorched. I think this is the final wave. He's throwing grenades again. And... okay, well he got a fair few of them that time at least. He was not exactly the perfect person to have team up with me on this event. He did far more damage to me than to the Scorched, I feel.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Now we get a whole bunch of rewards. Yeah, go rewards. I like my rewards. Is this any good? No, it's not. Okay, I'll scrap it down. Scrap down my reward, but a bunch of XP. We had one of the Scorched do the funny head glitch thing. And we'll have, yep, Mr. Cargo Bot pops over here as well. To drop some nice rewards on us too. Because everyone likes additional rewards. So what's better than one set of rewards, multiple sets of rewards. Yay! Can you move your hitbox out the way, please? Pretty, please? Pretty, please? Come on! It's still classing him as being there. There we go. Now I can get some psycho buff and stuff to scrap and a disease cure. And the ground shook for a second there. Oh, it was just the corpse. Okay. A few basic rewards. Nothing too amazing, but the XP is worth it alone. Looks like we got Liberators and Ghouls in this area, and yet the Liberators up top, so I can't actually deal with that. So let's kill some Ghouls. If we're still their watches, I'll try and avoid the Liberator and run up over this way. Yeah, enemies with a height advantage on me really aren't fun to deal with when I'm pure melee. I could have thrown knifed him. but I probably would have wasted about half a dozen trying to work out the trajectory. And you're just... Yep, you were not supposed to be like that. But it's cool, because that gives me more things to kill. Oh my god, there's quite a lot of you, actually. Let's, get a throwing knife in there, and start chopping away. Perfect. And I think that one just died of old age. Swear I didn't hit it. Here we are, Morgantown High School. We have a few Scotch kicking about as well. But they are no issue whatsoever. So we go in there. We've got time for at least one more personal journal. Maybe two. I can't remember where the next one is. A whole bunch of money in the bus as well. Wonder if there's a story behind that. Mr. Bus Driver decided, end of the world, might as well take all the cash from the school and leg it. The first journal is very early on in here. So I just need to attack them, and yes, the sound is probably a fair bit different, you may notice. But that's because I have to edit the actual in-game sound settings each time I want to read a holotape or listen to a holotape in order for it to sound good on the video and on the recording and everything. So let's read one of these quick and hopefully not get in a fight.
Overseer's personal journal. I was in my junior year when I discovered that Mom died. My name. Everyone in West Virginia has a story like that in the family. You just never think it's gonna be you. Dad was in pieces. I started living in the library more than before, and I was already there most days to begin with. And Evan, oh, God, Evan, Mom had introduced us just a few months before. Graduated a year ahead of me, just went right to work in the mines. So handsome. Oh, and those arms. What West Virginia girl could resist all that? I can't believe he stuck with me. After the funeral, I didn't want anyone around. But there he was, showing up in the library after his shift with a lunchbox for us to share. Every day. When the career fair came, and I met the people from Vault-Tec, it was like a light turned on. Protecting families, protecting their future, protecting America. The first thing I did when I got the acceptance letter to Vault-Tec University was head over to Mom's grave with Dad. He was happy I was staying in West Virginia. So was I.
Yeah, the disadvantage to it all is that holotapes are still on the VFX tab, so all of those shotgun blasts are kind of noisy, which isn't super helpful when you're trying to listen to the holotape. So apologies that all the Scorched kept coming in fighting. They really did not want to stop. As an act of vengeance, let's go and kill a few more of them. Because this is quite a big little dungeon. Is it a dungeon? Can you class it as a dungeon? I suppose so. It's like a lore-based dungeon, which is kind of cool. Because there's a lot of stuff on the terminals and just kicking about. Teaches you more about Vault-Tec and how they train up people to become overseers. And it's all very interesting. And I'd recommend you give it a proper check whilst you're playing the game yourself. As I'm just kind of breeze through it all, not worry too much about all the detailed stuff. Because I've already made one video about this place. I'll actually try and remember to link it, but if I don't, it's in my Wanderer Wednesdays. I did a video all about this area, because there's cool lore here. It's an interesting area. Also contains the only kind of vault we can get into currently. I have just realised I was in the university. Not in the university, in the high school, not the university. I'm already mixing them up whilst I'm trying to correct myself. Yeah, this next location we're going to, I made some cool lore stuff about. This place is just a high school. What? It's because it's American, okay? That's my excuse. I don't know American words. They're for American people. I'm not one of the American people. You teleported away. And changed how you look. And he's having a bit of a stagger over there. But I need to head that way, so let's go kill them. Killing enemies really is one of the best things you can do if you want to level up. Why did you hit me? Clearly he was trying to follow my advice as well. Poor little level 1 ghoul. Never stood a chance. Now let's chop up your buddies. Oh, I missed. And there's lots of them. And throwing knife. Okay, let's just chop them to pieces. Cool. Yeah, we're all good with that. Here we are, Vault-Tec University. A place I actually made a video on. Yeah! Sarge totally knows what he's talking about. This is a place with interesting lore and a whole vault in and of itself. Albeit a bit of a different one than what we're used to. Still, let's head inside and get this journal. That door is barred. Let's go around the side, head inside, and get this journal. And also kill some mole rats. Because, yeah, they're coming after me too. So, if you could die, I would... Oh dear. The mole rat's a god. Oh, no, it's dead. Alrighty. Whole bunch of ghouls to kill. That was a bit off. Let's... I feel like I'm not using a crosshair anymore, as you might be able to tell. And up until that point right there, I didn't feel like it was causing any problems for me. Now maybe it's causing some problems. Okay, this time I want to clear out this place. Oh, you're a level 15. I should throw a knife you. Yeah, I should. Because, yeah, you're kind of tough. And I'll actually take that syringe ammo. Because a syringe is a weapon I have to use for the quest. Yeah, it's now starting to make me feel like maybe I'm actually suffering a bit by not having a crosshair. I got rid of it because it makes it all look a bit better. I noticed from watching Kado's stuff, because he doesn't play with a crosshair. I was like, oh yeah, but it's just a bit prettier. So I figured, yeah, why don't I do that? It turns out the reason was because my accuracy is terrible without it. All the enemies in the immediate vicinity appear to be dead, so let's give this a listen.
Overseer's personal journal. 4 years of living, learning, and breathing Vault-Tec. Graduating with honors in the Overseer track. Dad was so proud. Came out even though he was already so sick. I must have impressed the right people because I was offered the next available Overseer slot. I had just graduated. It was supposed to take years. Maybe they knew the war was inevitable. When I learned that 76 was going to be built, I was so excited I jumped right out of my chair and did a little dance around the living room. Appalachia would be safe, no matter what happened. Evan chose that moment to propose, a lughead. He knew I wouldn't say no after hearing the news. He knew me better than anyone. Dad died a few months after Evan and I moved in together. He really wanted to walk me down the aisle. Well, I didn't really get to walk down there either, so... I think it's time I went home. I owe Evan that much.
Alrighty, so now we're going to be searching for Evan and the Overseer's actual home, not her childhood home. And all of that good stuff. And that's all the way down in Welch, which is not an area I really go to very often, because it's right down in the bottom corner of the map. Yeah, we got a long way to go for that one. So maybe, we could go through the campsite, possibly. I need to work out exactly how I'm going to do this. If I follow the river down, yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff for me to explore on the way down. So next episode will be the journey to Welch. I hope you have enjoyed this one. Bit different doing all the Overseer's logs. Lots of lore and stuff, and personal lore, which is weird. But I hope you have enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. As always, thank you very much for watching. And that's all for now. Sarge out.